I'm really happy that we can invite and welcome back our good friend, Sam. Hi, Sam. Sam, what's that in your hand?
It's a puzzle. It's supposed to be a square.
But it doesn't look like a square right now.
Well, that's why it's a puzzle. I have to put it together.
Oh, so do you like to put things together?
All the time.
Oh. So right now you're an actor on our show, and you are in high school, right?
Yeah, I am in grade 11.
Oh, okay. Well, after high school, what do you think you want to do?
Right now, I think I want to do engineering.
Engineering? Why engineering?
Well, I just like playing with things and putting them together and taking them apart and seeing how they work.
Oh. So what kind of things have you taken apart and put back together before?
I've taken apart cell phones, puzzles, computer monitors.
Wow. And how long does it usually take you to put it back together?
Sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes it takes a day, and sometimes I don't even finish putting it back together. I just give up.
Well, have you ever gotten in trouble for taking apart something that you shouldn't have taken apart?
Yes. I took apart my friend's bike, and I didn't know how to put back together some of the things.
Oh, so he couldn't use his bike again?
No, he ended up kind of throwing that one away.
Sam, so I hear that you want to go to Taida after you graduate high school. Is that true?
Yes. I want to go to Taida and study engineering.
Wow. But before that, you'd have to work on your Chinese, right, a little bit?
Oh, yes. I'd have to be fluent. I mean, knowing everything in Chinese.
Wow. Well, good luck with that. I hope that you can get into Taida and Taiwan University, and I just hope that you can really find your dream of being an engineer.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, thanks for joining us today. We'll
Thanks
see you
for
next
having
time.
me.
All right, everyone. See you next time on Live with Campbell. Love, love, peace. Hey, Andrea, let's play What's That Word? What's that word? What's that word?
Oh, Campbell, I know you really like that game, but we don't have time. Our show is almost over.
What? But it's my favorite game.
Okay, here's one question. It's time to say the word you tell people when you have to go.
Oh, I know. Goodbye, and thanks for joining us today here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
And remember, learning English can be fun. Bye.
Let's talk in English.
Hey, look at this website. It's called The Greatest Mistakes of All Time.
The greatest mistakes of all time? Well, how can a mistake be great?
Well, this site talks about different mistakes from the past that actually started something good.
Really? Well, that is interesting. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And I'm Campbell. I was just showing Andrea a website called The Greatest Mistakes of All Time.
So, Campbell, what's one of the greatest mistakes of all time?
Well, let's see. Oh, well, I think we all know about Christopher Columbus, right? 哥伦布.
Oh, right. He found America.
That's right. But you know what? America. He didn't even know that America was there. He was trying to go to Asia, 亚洲.
Oh, that's right. But because of his mistake, he found America.
That's right. All right, everyone. Let's see what we're learning for the next few days. Oh, well, we're learning how to talk about mistakes and learning from them.
You know, it sounds like it's going to be an interesting lesson.
It does. So let's get started. Here's today's mission. What did Mandy really need to talk about?
What did Mandy really need to talk about? Let's start day one of our lesson, learning from mistakes.
Wow, Mandy. So what did your advisor say about the article?
Well, he didn't even read the article until it came out in the paper. Then he wasn't very happy that I was so honest.
Why didn't he read it sooner?
Well, he really trusts Caitlin, the editor.
So was your article the truth?
Yes. But the things I wrote about Trina weren't very kind.
In Conversation A, we hear a telephone conversation between Mia in Florida and Mandy in Portland. Mandy is telling Mia about the article she wrote for the school newspaper.
Mia asks, so what did the advisor say about the article?
Well, what is an advisor? An advisor is someone you ask for help. An advisor gives you advice. They tell you what they think you should do.
Right, so if you need advice, you might go to an advisor. You might have an advisor at school who will help you with schoolwork or at school.
Well, Mandy's advisor didn't even read the article until it came out in the paper. Now we just heard a key word. Let's learn it. Come out. Come out. When something comes out, that means it's ready for people to see, buy, or listen to.
For example, you might hear of a movie coming out. You can say, oh, when does that movie come out? I really want to see it.
Yeah, movies come out, books come out, CDs come out. When they come out, they're ready for people to use and enjoy. Well, when an article comes out in the paper, that means it's in the paper for people to read. Now, why didn't the advisor read the article until it came out? Well, he really trusts Caitlin, the editor.
All right, now let's learn this key word.
Trust. Now, when you trust someone, you feel sure that they will do what they say they will do.
If you trust someone, then you know that they will do what they say they will do. You're not afraid that they will let you down.
Yeah, when you trust someone, you believe in them. You trust your parents, you trust your good friends, and you trust your teachers. Let's learn more from Thomas.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I need to apologize to Trina.
Good idea.
Yeah, I really feel bad now about the things I wrote, even if it was the truth.
I understand. Hey, will you write the article about the play itself?
Maybe. I'll ask Caitlin.
You never know. Trina might do a good job.
True. Then maybe I could make up for what I wrote this time.
Good thinking.
Yes, good thinking, Mandy. You know, I think Mandy has really learned from her mistake. Yes, she wrote the truth, but she wrote it in a way that wasn't very nice.
Right, she's not sorry about what she wrote, but she is sorry about how she wrote it. Well, she's going to apologize to Trina, and I hope Trina will forgive Mandy.
Me too. All right, well, let's learn our key word here. Apologize. Apologize. To apologize means to say sorry. If you've done something wrong, you should apologize.
That's right. When you say, I'm sorry, you apologize.
For example, Michael apologized for accusing his friend of stealing.
Ken apologized for lying to his parents.
Mandy is going to apologize to Trina for writing those things about her. And if she gets to write the article about the play itself, she might get a chance to make up for what she wrote this time.
Now let's learn our next keyword.
Make up for something. Make up for something. Now this means to do something good as a way to apologize for something bad you've done.
When you make up for something, you do something good. Sorry.
For example, Phil cooked dinner for Liz as a way to make up for forgetting her birthday. Now, when you make up for something, you're trying to make someone feel better. You're trying to say you're sorry. All right, everyone, let's learn some more from our friend Thomas.
Sorry about that, everyone. Mandy really needed to talk. Yes, she wrote an article about someone that wasn't very nice. Now she knows that was a mistake.
Well, that sounds like a good lesson for her to learn.
We all make mistakes. I'm glad Mandy learned from hers.
That's right, Greg. We all learn from our mistakes. And you know, I'm glad that Mandy learned from hers. I'm also glad about all the things that I've learned from the mistakes that I've made.
What? Andrea? You make mistakes?
Very funny, Campbell. Of course, we all make mistakes. And that's okay. It's good to think about what you learn from your mistakes, not what you did wrong.
That's true. And yes, I make a lot of mistakes too.
I know.
Andrea?
Well, I'm just kidding, Campbell. In our conversation, Mia hangs up the phone and joins Jeff, Greg, and Liz at the dinner table.
Mia tells them that Mandy really needed to talk.
Mia says our calendar phrase, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Now you can say this when you feel bad about something that has happened. I lost my wallet on the weekend.
Sorry about that.
Or you can say, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be late. We also found the answer to today's mission in our conversation. What did Mandy really need to talk about?
What did Mandy really need to talk about? She needed to talk about the article she wrote about someone that wasn't very nice.
Yes, the article that she wrote about Trina. Well, I'm glad that Mandy still has Mia as a good friend to talk to, even though she's in Portland. Now let's learn more about this conversation from Thomas.
Key words.
All right, everyone, let's review today's key words together. Our first key word is come out. Come out. When does that book come out? I want to read it.
Trust. Trust. I trust Andrea. I know she'll do what she says she'll do.
Oh, yes, Campbell, I will. Our next keyword is apologize. Apologize. I was wrong. I apologize.
Make up for something. Make up for something. I'm sorry I hurt you. How can I make up for it? Okay, let's say these one more time. Come out. Come out.
Trust. Trust.
Apologize. Apologize.
Make up for something. Make up for something. Well, thank you for saying those with us. Now let's review today's conversations.
Wow, Mandy. So what did your advisor say about the article?
Well, he didn't even read the article until it came out in the paper. Then he wasn't very happy that I was so honest.
Why didn't he read it sooner?
Well, he really trusts Caitlin, the editor.
So was your article the truth?
Yes. But the things I wrote about Trina weren't very kind.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, I guess I need to apologize to Trina.
Good idea.
Yeah, I really feel bad now about the things I wrote, even if it was the truth.
I understand. Hey, will you write the article about the play itself?
Maybe. I'll ask Caitlin.
You never know. Trina might do a good job.
True. Then maybe I could make up for what I wrote this time.
Good thinking. Sorry about that, everyone. Mandy really needed to talk.
Is she okay?
Yes, she wrote an article about someone that wasn't very nice. Now she knows that was a mistake.
Well, that sounds like a good lesson for her to learn.
We all make mistakes. I'm glad Mandy learned from hers.
Word power.
It's time for Word Power. Teach you words about a newspaper. Ah, he likes to eat breakfast in the morning. Yum. Do you like to read the newspaper when you eat breakfast? The first page of the newspaper is the front page. Front page. You can learn about news in other countries on the World News page. World News. World News. Don't miss the sports page. Read about sports in the sports section. Sports. Sports. The headline is the title of the news article. Headline. Headline. Ha! This comic strip is so funny. Comics. Comics. So, are you looking for a job? You can find out about jobs in the want ads. Want ads. Want ads. Reading an English newspaper is a good way to practice English. Remember these words next time you're reading a newspaper. Then you'll have word power.
Calendar phrase.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
很抱歉.
You ate the last piece of cake.
Sorry about that.
But I was saving that piece for myself.
Sorry about that.
I've been looking forward to that cake all day.